Chat, holy fuck. Oh my god. It's been a fucking week, man. And then just before stream, OBS decides to fuck me. Oh god. Anyways, hi everybody, welcome in. Oi. Ah. Jesus Christ. So, hi everybody, welcome, welcome back. My name is Moose and Monk, lumberjack by day and playboy by night. Just like the trees, I hope you fall for me too. Goddamn rough week. Goddamn rough week is right, Combo. Also, hi, Combo. Welcome in. Hold on. Let me do the fucking VTuber parasocial thing and welcome people in. There's my spam. Shotgun Ninja. Hey, good to see you. Invictus. Good to see you again. I know I just saw you on Saturday, but still. Oh my god. Chad, it has been a hell of a week. And when I say hell of a week, I mean like the past 7 days in like full. So, I'm technically on an off day. When I'm this is technically a day I'm not usually streaming, normally because of my wife's work schedule, and I base my stream schedule off my wife's work schedule so that I can also help out with mini moosing and everything, and give her a break and make sure she's able to get sleep and everything for her job because she works third shift. When it rains, it pours. Yes, yes, it does. And oh my god, has it. So, let's see. All right, let's start with what kicked everything off. So, as you may or may not know, for the weekday streams, I alternate Tuesdays and Thursdays. And last week, it was supposed to be a Thursday stream. Well, life decided to give my wife a very, very bad gallstone. To the point that I had to yes, I had to cancel stream, but furthest thing from my mind was stream, because it's my wife, and I'm going to do everything I can to help her and take care of her, because that's more important than streaming. Also, God, I got myself set way back. Hold on. I had to do a bunch of other shit too, and I'll get to that. Just there we go. A little closer, a little better. Was it considered gallbladder toxins? Yes. So Invictus kind of knows what's going on because I talked to him about it over the weekend. But yeah, so I had gotten home from work, and I was like, okay, cool. Chill out for a little bit, help my wife with anything, and then we'll go on stream and we'll play something. I hadn't even picked out like what we were gonna play that day. It was just gonna kind of be like a wing it, or I'll like find something short, or like find something to talk about and yap with you guys about it. Well, I got home, everything, put all my work stuff away, went to the bathroom, came out of the bathroom, and my wife is sitting on the recliner holding herself up by her arms, on the recliner arms, and breathing very shallowly and very clearly in a lot of pain. Um, and she told me about the pain and everything, and she was like, "We'll just wait it out, give it give it a little bit, see if it goes away." It wasn't going away, so I was like, no, we're going to the ER." So went to the ER, got it all checked in, waited almost 3 hours to be seen. This entire time, my wife is still in pain. I finally got her back, and after what seemed almost like another hour, they finally gave her some pain meds, and she was actually finally able to relax and take a full breath. Because the pain was causing her so much pain to even try to breathe, because the pain was near her diaphragm. And yeah, so they determined she had to have her gallbladder out, and was like, well, this is well, this kind of sucks. I mean, it's not it's a routine surgery. It's not like the biggest thing to not have your gallbladder anymore. Oh my god. No, cat. No. We are not doing this today. No. Shoot. I love my cats, but I am not having Skit yowl over me for the next hour. Oi. Anyways. But yeah, so they determined she had to have her gallbladder out, and that posed a problem to our plans for the weekend. Because we had planned on going to the Midwest Gaming Classic that I had mentioned a few times on stream. I bought the tickets and everything. We were going to bring Minnie Moose in with. And we were going to go meet Zari and go... actually, let me give a quick shout out to Zarithia. Nope, not that. Please be the right one. Yes, that's her. We're going to go meet Zari. Because she, along with another YouTuber for the channel, was it Stop Skeletons from Fighting? Her, I think his name is, I shit you not, I think the guy's name is actually Bob. And one other guy, yeah, he was there. Invictus, he was the guy in the Fisher hat, I believe. You remember my old bucket hat that I used to wear? Yeah, he was the... Yeah, that was him. At least I think that was him. It was either him or the other guy. But yeah, he was there. But yeah, they all pooled a bunch of resources together and figured out how to make a little game for the Game Boy called Faceball 2000 run on 16 players. Because the devs wrote it to be able to have 16 players, but Nintendo only made link cables for up to 4. But yeah, so the main reason I wanted to go was to go there, A, meet Zari, and B, play Faceball. And then also, I'd never been to, MGC. So I wanted to go. But obviously, my wife is in the hospital, needing to get surgery and everything. So that was, it was like, well, shit, what do we do? And Chad, I shit you not, she literally looked at me and was like, just go. Find someone else for the other ticket and just go. Because, like I said before, it's a routine surgery. It's not a huge deal. And, like, um, like, pretty much, if I were to stay with her, I'd pretty much just be sitting there while she, her words, mind you, while she kind of drifted in and out of consciousness and just kind of laid there and we'd watch TV or whatever. And I was like, "Are you sure? Are you fine with this?" She's like, "Yes, go. Like, I will literally bar you from the hospital on Saturday to make sure you go. Just find someone else to go with you, so we're not wasting the cost of the ticket." So I did. I found someone, and that someone was also. Why is the chat box not? Hold on 1 second. Okay. I was like, what the hell? Why did the chat box disappear? No, it was just I might have to reset the parameters on that. Oh, that's Foogie. That's why. I'll get into this too. But yeah. So Invictus went with me, and we both got to meet Zari and play baseball, and do some shit at MGC for the day. Hi, Trash. Welcome in. I'm revealing Chat the tale of the absolute fuck ass week that I've been having, and just in general. But, anyways, so she was like, "Yeah, just go. It's fine." How's wifey feeling? A lot better. A lot better. So worked it out with Invictus. We went up there. We went up there. Now I had never been to MGC before. I knew it was like, it's definitely like a big like gaming convention and everything. It's also mainly a giant trade show for like classic video games and stuff. What I didn't know, chat, is that part of this included pinball. A lot of pinball. And there were so many goddamn tables. And I wish there wasn't so many people there, because I would have been playing so many goddamn pinball tables. But pinballing, damn straight pinballing. And I got to play a vintage pinball machine. It had no flippers. All it was just it was just the launcher, and then you were at the mercy of gravity. It was really cool, and I took a picture of it. But the thing is, well, I'll get to that. Dude, say I'm kind of kicking myself in respect about not playing the other table. Oh my god. All right, so I'll go into this a little bit. So there was a big section of like one of the big open gaming rooms that also had Faceball 2000 in it. That was like pretty much like half the space was called Pinball Alley, and it had so many pinball tables. It had like a bunch of pinball tables that like I've seen and like I've played over the course of my lifetime. They didn't have Circus Voltaire, but they had F-16 Tomcat. My aunt had that table in her basement, and I got to play it again. And oh my god, I had so much fucking nostalgia. It was great. Um, but the other cool thing was, like I said, because this place is also a giant trade show. A lot of these pinball tables were for sale. Now I don't have any goddamn that type of money, nor do I have the space. But fucking life goal to get a pinball table when I get a house. And if it's like one that I know and like, even better. But anyways, so there was a section of Pinball Alley that had homebrew pinball tables. As in people that had built their own tables, programmed them, everything. And I would show you pictures, a couple of the pictures that I took. And Invictus actually took a video for me of me playing one of the tables. But like Invictus said, there was an Undertale one. There was one that was like a weird multi-level one that was like all mechanical. I think it was called like Scrap Heap or something like that. It looked really cool. I didn't get to play it because the fucking line to play literally any of these tables was at least like a 20-minute wait. And that's, if your average pinball session was 5 minutes. There was a Cuphead one that looked really cool. Like, the fucking theming and everything was on point. I kind of wish I took a picture of that one. And, Invictus got to play a Ghost in the Shell one. It looked cool, but it was also kind of bare bones. But, it's a homebrew, and, for what they were doing, pretty cool. Let's see what else. Oh, you did get to play the Cuphead one? All right, cool. I really, I want to go next year, and I want to get there early, and I want to just play a fuck ton of pinball. But I mentioned Invictus took a video of me playing one of the tables, and it was one of the homebrew tables. It was a Sonic Spinball table. It was so fucking cool. Like the table and like the table was like the artwork and theming was fucking fantastic. My one criticism is that the table gimmicks were a little lacking. But it was still enough to be really fucking cool. Now, I would say, hey chat, let's go over to this other screen where I can show you all these pictures and this video so you guys have a little bit of context for what I'm saying. Well, if you saw my Blue Sky post, all I wanted to do was capture my photo viewer. Oh god, yeah. Oh fuck. So the Sonic table that I played, I got in line. We got in line behind these guys because I was like, all right, this is the shortest line. I want to play something, and this one looks cool. Well, folks, I'm not saying don't bring your kids to these things, but I am saying make sure you're like monitoring them and making sure they are being respectful of everyone around them. Because if you don't parent your children, other people will. Not me, because I didn't want to get fucking kicked out of the con. But like Invictus said, yeah, there was another woman in line that was absolutely pissed because they just this family in front of us just kept fucking hitting the play button over and over and over again, and then when they noticed there was a line behind them, they just were like, okay, let's move on, while they still had games on the fucking table. Hold on. Need the angry eyes for this. While they still had games on the fucking table. So, we let the lady in front of us go, and like, she had to spend like 5 minutes just fucking hitting the plunger to crash out the game. Not crash out the game, but to fucking go through the game so she could actually play her own game. She was pretty good, from what I could see. Then I got to play, and it was fun. I accidentally hit the add player button a few times because I'm used to the start button being in the lower right and not on the tabletop in the middle, being the button to start. So I may have played a few extra games on accident, but I had fun, and like the people behind me weren't like annoyed or anything. I even told them, "Hey, don't hit that button, otherwise that adds another player." So, but overall, I had fun. In which I definitely had fun. Now I did mention this was a trade show, and excuse me. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me. Let's see. I mentioned we met up with Zarithia. Got to meet her and everything. It was really cool. I got some stickers, and I brought a book that I've now christened my VTuber autograph book. So I got her autograph. I also got Invictus has one of these too. She printed out a few posters, and we were able to. I bought one for me, and I bought one for Invictus, and she also signed it. So that was cool. We got to hang out and talk with her for a little while. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, the trade show thing. So, one of the things that my wife wanted, obviously with me going to there, she was like, just make sure you bring me something cool back. And we found some really cool they're Eevees wearing like little hoodies of the different evolutions. So Invictus and I dug through 2 boxes of pins to find all the evolutions. So I got of those. I found a nice piece of Howl's Moving Castle art for her. And then the thing that I absolutely loved, and she she absolutely loved it too. It was a little pricey, but that's because it was a straight up import from the Pokemon Center store in Japan. So my wife really likes Eevee, and we were passing by this one vendor that just had like it was actually really cool. They had all of their plushies arranged in like a rainbow cascade. But I saw in the case this little Eevee plushie. But chat, this wasn't a normal Eevee plushie. It was a Ditto Eevee plushie. So I got that for her. Yeah, and it made her laugh right after the surgery too, which, um, like obviously it hurt. Yeah. Um, so she actually got the surgery that day while we were at MGC, and when we got home, she got home too, and I gave it to her, and like she laughed. She got like maybe two chuckles out before she had to stop because, uh, you know, she was sore from the surgery. Also, eh, but she loved it. And for those of you who don't know, that one, uh, that one down there, Chibi Totoro 91, that is my lovely wife, Mrs. Moosin. Yes, it. She did specifically tell me to go. Um, I, and it's not like it's not like I wasn't able to get in contact. The the nurses all the nurse called me before she was going into surgery, and she called me after she got out of surgery. And I had the nurse relay a message back, to my wife that we got to the con safe and everything. We're just about to go in and start doing stuff. So, yeah. So I I got stuff for my wife, and I was like, okay, got stuff for my wife. I still got a little money that I can spend. Let me get, I want to get, a couple of things for myself. Well, for me, it's kind of hard to like pick something because like a lot of this stuff is like either retro games or like retro consoles or retro peripherals and all that, and they're all very expensive. I did almost buy um, a Japanese import, like what is it like? It's not a clear shell, but it's like a colored clear shell, N64. But it was a little too far out of my price range, and it also didn't come with cables. And I'd also have to go back out on the trade floor and find some games to buy. And that was just going to be like way over budget. So Invictus and I were walking around the vendor hall and everything trying to find stuff. Well, one, we did go to there was a Wild Bill's soda company thing there. Went there, got a Wild Bill mug. Pretty cool mug. And I got a big ass soda. Um I also found something for Mini Moosin. Technically two things. One, met this guy. Um, Actually, the book's over there. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Chad. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Um, came across a neat booth. Um, Met a guy named Tanner Walters. He goes by the name the Pinball Scientist. And what he and another guy did was they made a little picture book about pinball machines, and it's like an interactive one. So it's got like little sliders and stuff and everything. So I got that for Mini Moosin when he's old enough to be able to understand it. And like I said, I wish I could put pictures up, but I'll tell you why we don't have pictures soon. Um, and then I also got him. I mean, it's for both of us technically. Um, so the bumpers on a pinball table, the little round things that they're usually nested up towards the top, and if you get a ball up there, they bounce around on it and make a bunch of noise and shit. He was selling ones that looked like the vintage bumpers, but they're night lights, and they have a light sensor in them, so they only turn on when they don't detect any light. But they also change color and can chroma key. That was the coolest fucking thing. So I had to buy one. So I got that. I got the book, and I got the book, which I'm actually physically holding in my hand right now. It's a really cool book. I was like, okay, so that's cool. Couple of things, but then I was, as we were going through, I was telling Invictus, usually when I come to stuff like this, yeah, I'll buy a couple of little, smaller things here and there, yada yada. But I usually like to buy at least one big thing. Now, it doesn't have to be like physically large, but it's usually something that's like over $100 expensive that I want and that I can, either use or like put up in the house, in our place or whatever. Right? And I wasn't really finding anything. And that's, this is when we were, making loops around the vendor hall to see if we could find something. Well, I kind of struck out. I was like, all right, well, I guess I didn't really find anything that I wanted. Whatever, no big deal. Wife's out of surgery and everything. She can come back home today. So I was like, all right, Invictus, let's go. Let's go say, stop by Zari. Say bye. Maybe chat with her for a little bit longer and whatnot, and then we'll head out because it was starting to get towards the end of the day, anyways. So we get back down. We get back over to the game hall. I shoot Zari a message saying, "Hey, where you at? We're gonna be heading out. Want to say goodbye, yada yada." Well, Zari's not at the booth, so I'm like, "Okay, whatever. Let's cruise through Pinball Alley. Kill a little time first, and wait till she gets back." So we scoop around Pinball Alley, and that's when we were actually able to get in and play a few tables because the crowd had finally started to thin out a bit. And on the way back to the Faceball booth, I see it from across the vendor hall. 3 giant advertisement posters in original frame of the Bally trio of pinball machine advertisements. There was one for Arabian Nights, There was one for... Shit, I can't remember the other one. But the one that I saw... Oop, burn up. 1 through 5. Pick 1 through 5. Number 3. All right. Hold on, give me 1 second. I really should see if I can just favor these. All right, number 3 is the Rainbow Lorikeet. Whoop. All right, buddy. Let's put you... You're a little small. There we go. Burb. Confirmed. Burb confirmed. Thank you, my love. I love you too. She put Minnie Moose into bed. She's out on the recliner out here. Was hitting... Oh. But yeah, so the thing that I see, what I posted it on Blue Sky already, so if you haven't seen it, go check my Blue Sky and scroll down past the angry posting. The original Circus Voltaire pinhole advertisement. And I was like, oh my god, I have to have this. This is my thing. This is my big one. And, you know, I started walking towards it. And Invictus followed me, and he was like, oh, hey, Moosin, look, it's the... And I was like, uh-huh. So I find the first guy I see, and I'm like, hey, I wanted to buy this poster here. Excuse me a moment, chat. Something made a big noise. Okay. Cat decided to jump on the door and slammed the door. Alright, where was I? Oh. So yeah, I found the first guy that I saw. And I was like, hey, those advertisements, I want to buy one. And he was like, oh, I gotta, that's not me. Let me go find the person. So, and it was this, excuse me. Hold on a second. All right, I think we're good. So, and it was this, there was an older lady, and she was like, oh, hi, what can I help you with? I was like, I would like to buy the Circus Voltaire poster you have. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. She didn't take a card. And I didn't have any cash on me at the moment. So, yeah, I was just like, I have PayPal. Does that work? And she's like, no, I don't do that. Do you have Venmo? And I'm like, no, I don't have Venmo. I don't have Cash App. And I was like, you know what? Hold on. Hold it for me. I will be back in a few minutes. And I fucking... I mean, I didn't book it, but, like, I fast walked my ass to the nearest ATM, pulled out the money I needed, and got back. Yeah, I tasked Invictus with keeping a fucking Hawkeye on it, because I did not want to lose it. I wanted that thing so badly. But I got the cash. I got back. Paid her for it. And it's mine. It's fucking mine. That poster, aside from maybe like somewhere down the line owning the actual pinball table in working order, is my my holy grail of my pinball obsession. The only problem, I don't have a whole lot of space to hang it. Like we're probably gonna put it in the living room, but I have to take down one of the others. I also have to make doubly sure it's got a good anchor in it. But I have it. Yeah. So that was that. I'm very happy I have that. So before I get into a little bit more of this stuff, let me check. I need a dashboard. No, stream manager. Here we are. Okay, we still got time. All right. She was saying it was like a kind of Christmas bike. Yes, I was. Like the excitement to which I posted that picture on Blue Sky was not even anywhere near how happy I was to both find that thing and then own it. But I'm very happy I own it. It's like, what are the goddamn chances? Like, not, not 1 in a million, but incredibly fucking slim. But I'm so happy I got it. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, I was extremely happy at my wedding, but the finding that is it's a pretty close second. So, all right, fair point. All right, married to my wife, my son, finding that poster.
Good order.
Yeah, I love my family, I promise. Let's see. So yeah, that was like the highlight of this extremely fucked up past week. Rest of the week was pretty much just a myriad of other little bullshit at work. And then just being too fucking beat to actually stream on Tuesday. That's why I moved it to Thursday today. But then life just decided to fucking kick me in the nuts one more goddamn time. Literally 2 hours ago. Today. You see, chat, while I was, I had this whole thing of like, I took some pictures and stuff. I might as well show the pictures on stream while I'm telling people about the convention. OBS had other ideas. Not only would it not capture my goddamn photo viewer, it also when it did decide to capture it, it decided, okay, We're going to take everything else in OBS, all your sources and images and everything, and inflate them to 300 times their fucking current size, and then move everything, a bunch of shit off the screen so I can't even goddamn grab it to put it back in place. And that's why I was late today. Because literally, it did this literally 10 minutes before I was going to go live. So I spent a half a fucking hour essentially soft rebuilding all of my scenes. Thanks, OBS. Fucking OBS. Fucking OBS, man. It's lucky it's free. Yeah. I am grateful that it is both free and fairly easy to use. But oh my god, when it decides to fuck up, it fucks up hard. Now, luckily, I was able to get this shit to actually go back to where it was. You might notice things might be a little, might be a slight bit off from what they were. But that, like I said, that's because I was literally rebuilding and resetting everything. Right up to when I was like, hey, 2 minutes to stream, and then went live. I know, hold on. Can we get some suffers in chat, please? God damn. So yeah. That's why I was gone for a week, and that's why I was late today. Also, I forgot to thank you for this. Invictus, thank you for 2 months. Appreciate it. And you're using a Prime sub. That's perfect. Which, by the way, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Prime sub every month. And you should use it, because it's literally free money. Use on me. Hey, cool, awesome, thank you. You want to use on someone else? Go right the fuck ahead. Hey. So yeah. I don't really have didn't really have too much of a plan tonight. I mostly wanted to just bitch about the week. I don't want to just have the whole stream just be me bitching. I do want to play something. I don't know what I'm going to play. I think I'll figure that out when we take the ad break. It's probably not going to be anything like crazy. Might play pinball. Might not play pinball. Might play something else. I don't know yet. Pinball? Pinball mentioned? Pinball mentioned? Pinball mentioned? Pinball's in chat? Sonic Spinball? I don't have the ROM. I could probably go get it. I mean, not a ROM. I mean, I could totally go dig up my totally legitimate copy. No, probably not that. Let me double check. All right. We do have... We've got another 2-3 minutes before the ads hit. I might hit them early. What about pinballs now? No scrap patch. Oh, we're not pitting any balls. Although Invictus and I did slap some balls this weekend. Last weekend. Anyways, so yeah, fucking crazy ass week. Um, oh, uh, before we go to the break, I will say, hey, remember that repo collab I missed? Uh, 2, 3 weeks ago. Uh, hey, guess what? This Saturday, 4 p.m. CST, I'm finally gonna fucking play repo with a bunch of people. Um, I don't know if Faint is gonna make another graphic for it. We might just reuse the other one and edit over a name or two. But yeah, this Saturday, finally fucking playing repo. I'm finally playing a flavor of the month game, guys. Well, aside from Nuclear Nightmare, which we're going to be going back to at some point. I think we're waiting for the next update from the devs. Then we're gonna dive back into it and actually play more of it. So it was really fun. I do have the online expansion pass, and I did see Sonic Spinball is on there. Um, funny story. That Thursday, I was actually gonna set up my capture card because I was gonna play a Switch game, but then things happened. But I'm gonna get that set up sometime soon because I have so many Switch games I want to play, and that's gonna be fun. Because I also need to actually like use my Switch more. All right, I have to figure out. Where did OBS go? There it is. I'm gonna go figure out what we're gonna play. I'm gonna pop ads early. We're probably gonna take like a 5 minute break. So we're on 3 minutes ads, and it'll be another couple minutes before I come back. And we'll figure out something to do. All right, so stick around, folks. You'll be seeing my mug soon. Where's my scenes? Whoop. Okay, we're back. I got pause Spotify. Do. Boop. All right. Going under. Hopefully it shows up. I'll move OBS over here. Whoop. There we go. Chat, we're gonna play a little game called Going Under. I haven't played this game in forever. But it's a roguelike beat 'em up. And I figured, hey, this is perfect. So we're gonna play Going Under. And it's pretty tongue in cheek about a lot of the stuff that you fight. You'll see what I'm talking about. Yes, this is another aggro crab game. Also, hey chat, remember how I said OBS decided to make everything giant? Yeah, well, you can see that's not what it looks like on my screen. Hold on. Okay, sure. Please hold, we are experiencing technical difficulties and are fixing the scuff right now. Fuck you, OBS. Okay, there we go. Also, I'm going to move myself a little bit over here. Okay, cool. Alright. We're going to do a new game. So I played this before. It was really fun.
Welcome to the beautiful city of Neo Cascadia. Did you have a nice monorail ride? We at Cubicle would like to congratulate you on joining the ranks of over 100,000 employees hired through the Impoverished Intern Initiative. As the largest e-commerce corporation in the nation-state, we're proud to support the next generation of innovators. It might be hard to believe, but Cubicle started out as nothing more than a great idea from someone just like you. Like so many Neo-Cascadian success stories, Cubicle began as a startup, just a couple guys in a garage with nothing but a dream and a modest cash injection. That's why we're paying it forward. Since the inception of our company, we've acquired countless startups and provided them with funding and hard workers to help accelerate their success. Our friendly integrated AI has assigned you as a marketing assistant at our latest member of the family, Fizzle Beverages. By inventing a sparkling water that's also a meal replacement, Fizzle cleverly disrupted two industries at once. There's no better place for an intern to grow than somewhere like Fizzle, where you'll never be the smartest person in the room. When you're not hard at work with Fizzle, you'll have plenty of time to experience some of the rich Pacific Northwestern culture our great city has to offer. Now, let's go over some ground rules for your internship. First of all, never, under any circumstances, explore beneath the...
Chad, I just realized something. That voice, doing the voiceover, that's the fucking TikTok AI voice. Also, sorry, I was finishing up my dinner. So we have our main protagonist here, Jackie. Hey, not to be rude, but I already know all this stuff. Had to watch the same video when I applied online. Oh, is that so? I'm giving him the Squidward voice because he has the Squidward nose. Then let's skip the formalities and get right to the fun part. I bet you're excited to meet your new co-workers, Jacqueline. Yeah, can't wait. In that case, let's get this icebreaker underway. Just follow me over to the... Oh, not again. What? What was that? Ugh. It looks like the monsters have started escaping from the basement again. I really hate to do this to you on your first day, Jackie. Do what to me? Well, we can't go having a meeting with that thing running around the office. So I need you to go do me a small little favor and go kill that monster for me. What? Like, kill? Kill? Like, right now? I've never killed a person before. Oh, excuse me. Dude, you sound like a Minecraft villager. Hmm. I really like to crush the loaves. Fucking Minecraft movie. And you still won't have. You're probably not used to city life just yet. But here in Neo Cascadia, everyone kills their first monster sooner or later. Or it makes it easier, just pretend you're in a video game. What? Fourth wall broke? Did we just break the fourth wall, chat? Oh my god. God. Chad, if I ever start actually acting like one of those fucking hype beast, like overreact fucking VTubers, you have my full permission to contact any of my IRL friends and have them come to my house and beat me with a salmon. Oh no, my fourth wall. Where was I? Or it makes it easier, just pretend you're in a video game and picture its hit points slowly decreasing every time you land a blow. Consider this your first task at Fizzle Beverage's newest intern. Make us proud! Alright. Time to go kill a monster, I guess. Ooh, music change. Look around you. Use the right stick to move the camera. New task from Marv. Find the monster and kill it. Woo. Also, just the aesthetic of this game is really cool. Make your next clip Musina reacts to. Oh god. Also, I like how after literally 5 seconds of not doing anything, our character has just sat down and is now fucking doom scrolling. Yeah, don't dislike reaction content. I don't either, but like I don't like the if you're gonna react to something, react like meaningfully. Like, and don't just go, like, take a look at, like, one little thing and then go fucking ballistic over it. Anyways, let's go beat the shit out of this thing. Alright, pick up items and attack. Grab, attack. Shit, I need a good pun for this. You're about to be deleted! Ah. I ran away. Time to sweep up the trash! Alright, we killed it. There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? I feel sick. We've got some crates of antacid flavor fizzle in the back. You did a great job, Jackie. Thanks. Now there's just one tiny extra step we've got to take care of. And that's to go down into the dungeon and kill the rest of them. Wait, whoa, what? No way, dude. You need, like, an exterminator or something. It won't be hard, I promise. You took out that one so easily. There's probably only 3 or 4 more lurking down that slide. I said no, man. Find someone else. I'm not going down there. So be it, then. I really had high hopes for you, Jackie. I reviewed your resume personally. But if you haven't got the motivation to work at Fizzle, maybe I should ask Avi to reconsider your position here. Ellipsis. Wait. Yes? I'll do it. I'll go down there and take a look. Oh, excellent. I knew I saw the spark in you, Jackie. Come back and see me as soon as you've cleared out all those monsters. Oh, and don't take too down there. Words. Oh, and don't take too long down there. Stand up is in 15 minutes. New task, investigate the purple slide. Alright, so the way I mentioned this was a roguelike beat 'em up. So there's a bunch of different companies under this one. And we essentially go down and beat the shit out of everything. So a Jabo Spear, hell yes. I'm kind of covering it. You can kind of see the little circle next to me. You can have up to 3 weapons. Yeah, let's hit the cactus. So now I've got a cactus, I've got a spear, and I've got a stapler. Focus on enemies. Left trigger. Whoop. Back you. I have a stapler. But now, there's a warhammer over here. Take that instead of the stapler. Thumbtacks, everything. So it's... If you've ever seen Binding of Isaac, it's got, it's got the same idea with, like, the room-to-room battles and everything. But just, more of a 3D beat-em-up. So we can dodge. Bonk. Bonk. Every time we kill things, we get money. We also take their stuff. There's also branching paths, but let's go over here. So here, yeah, we can use skills to increase our power. Go ahead and learn a skill. So exit strategist. Exiting a crawl explodes whatever you were under. Alright. Or she don't miss. All your thrown items are homing. I think we're gonna take this one. And then there's also a thing up there, but I don't remember how to get it down. Ah, like that. We'll take this instead of the cactus. Also, there's just like so much funny little things. Like that poster back there. You might be a joblin. Or, work down to the bone. Let's go kill more shit. I don't know how to swap between items. And now it's dead. Ow. Okay, so those explode. Also, if you notice, the name of that thing was called the Sus Cube. Ooh, club. Alright. Whatever. Get through here. Throw junk from a safe distance. RT to throw. Whoop! Woo! Whoop! Boop! Boop! There's Moosin with the chair! Also, if we do run out of weapons, we can literally just punch them. But we have weapons, so we're gonna take weapons. Oh, that's right, we can charge attack too. Thing is, it's not a... Oop. Ow. Poke, poke, poke. Ow. Poke. Right. Oh, a job witch. Yoink. Free health. Oh, yeah, yoga ball. Yep. Get the pencil. Oh god, I forgot the names too. The caffeine. If you notice, that's a French press on his back. Let's see, what voice am I gonna give this guy? Regarding the unacceptably long bathroom breaks taken by contractors, from now on, all toilet seats will be angled at 45 degrees to encourage... I smell something. I smell a productivity blocker. Hey, are you the boss around here? I got sent down here to let you know, you guys really aren't supposed to be... We have no time for holdups, not at this stage of the job. Eliminate this blocker, contractors, and then we will resume our daily sync up. Do not try to sneak away to the bathroom after the battle, or I will know. And now we got a bunch of people to fight. Ow. Ow. Alright, so we just died. Banned by caffeine instead of drugs. Yes. Thank you everyone for joining me for our daily stand-up. You told us it was mandatory. Thank you, Swamp. First things first, I'd like to introduce you all to our new intern. Everyone put your hands together for Jacqueline Fiasco. I'm here! I'm here. Am I late? A new hire? Jeez, this budget's tight enough as it is. I do... God, so many voices. Try to do so many voices all at once. I do believe Miss Fiasco is unpaid, Tappy. Oh, oh, thank God. You know what, fuck it. Tappy gets the Valley Girl. Jacqueline, why don't you break the ice by telling us a bit about yourself? Start with your name, your favorite flavor of fizzle, and your deepest, most passionate life's dream. You just told us her name. Oh, be cool, Carl. My favorite fizzle flavor is, I guess, Saskatchewan apricot? I dream of one day having health insurance. Boy, isn't that the fucking reality for a lot of people. Oh no, a bold choice of flavor. Or oh ho, a bold choice of flavor. I like her already. Jackie is here for, what was the ad for again? Marketing. A marketing internship. Who's she interning for, then? I thought Avi took care of all our marketing. Try to be more open-minded, Kara. Obstinance equals obsolescence. Just because of all the advertising and PRs handled by cutting-edge neural network doesn't mean there isn't room for a human touch here and there. Well said, sir. Fern, what is obstinance? As for specific duties, I'm sure Avi can come up with something. Until then, just think of Jackie like your own little office assistant. If you need a helping hand with anything, don't be afraid to ask her. I must admit, it would be splendid to have someone test my newest flavors out on. And I could always use a second pair of eyes on the company finances! There we go, that's the... Why was I struggling with that? Whatever. I guess I'm on board. The less we have to rely on machines around here, the better. You mean even I get to tell her what to do? Score! Nice to meet you, everyone. Invictus, no! Dude, no! No! Fucking angry eyes. No! No Rick and Morty in my chat. Although I will say, good parallel. Good parallel. That's the welcoming team I know and love. And speaking of which, how about we close out this stand-up with our company chant? Oh my god. Invictus, you work in an office. Do they ever pull this shit? Fantastic idea, sir. I think I remember it. Ahem. What do we make? Fizzle! What can it do? Replace breakfast, lunch, and dinner! No, we don't have company chat as far as I know anyways. Pray it stays that way. Why do we make it? Scene 9:31 a.m. Come on, guys, you know this one. Scene 9:32. It's to make the world a better place. Oh, indeed. How could I forget? They usually get it right. It's a Monday, you understand. We're like a family around here. Oh my god! Ugh. Every goddamn corporate buzzword. You'll see soon enough, Jackie. I can't wait! Well, that concludes our daily stand-up. Have a great day at work, everyone. Jackie, save the meeting. We need to discuss our little goblin problem. Alright, new cast. Reach the bottom general, defeat the boss. Now we gotta talk to the guy. So, did you make it? Make it where? To the bottom. The bottom of the dungeon. Where the boss hangs out. Does it look like I made it? I totally got my butt kicked, man. I'll be real with you. I didn't even think it's possible to make it that far. Tisk. That's no good, Jackie. You're gonna need to start thinking more progressively if you want to make any progress. You don't think someone else might be suited for this job? The ad said it was a marketing internship. I'm not cut out for fighting monsters. I don't like the situation any more than you do, Jackie. But with those goblins constantly crawling up from the underground and stealing our office supplies, we're never going to be able to meet our milestones. Deal with our little monster issue, and I promise we'll have you writing social media posts faster than you can hit the dabs. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta do that a little bit better. We'll have you writing social media posts faster than you can Hit the dabs, as the kids say. Or whatever kids your age do. God, I was so close to the line. I was so close to the line. Okay, I guess you want me to try again? You guessed right. Hang in there, Jackie. We'll be done with this task before you know it. Right. Corpo lingo. Alright. Also, soda. Okay. Excuse me. Talk to Swamp. Hi, my name's Jackie. Hey, Deb. Name's Swamp, don't wear it out. Swamp? Like a marsh? Well, Deb, a marsh contains no wooded plants by definition, whereas a swamp can support many varieties of tree. But yeah, pretty much it's only spelt with an O. Nice to meet you, Jackie. We should hang out. Yeah, sure thing. Alright. I don't think there's anyone else I can talk to. There was a place... Ah, camera. Also, oh my god, they have the slide. They've got the Google slide. Let's go ride the slide. Why is he calling you babe? Is he meaning babe? Probably. Ooh, big boss. Yoink. Steal the boss's laptop. Eh. Alright. Oh yeah, you can select mentors and stuff. This is all explained a little bit later in the game. We might not get to that point tonight, because I still gotta go to work and everything. But we're gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more dungeon runs, and we'll raid out. Alright, let's go kick some joblin' ass. Alright, free mace. Alright, he's dead. Took the bone club. It's not as good, but hey, whatever. Smackety wackety. Also, there's a shop. The Bean Counter, Joblin's finest coffee. I forgot his name was Jelly. You buy anything? Loitering isn't permitted here. Aren't you gonna attack me or something? Why would I do that? Seems pretty bad for business. Alright, so this stuff all costs money. Ooh, I can buy a Warhammer. I'm gonna buy a Warhammer. Yeah. Bop. Bop. Oh, he got stuck in the wall. Alright. Let's continue to beat the shit. Ooh, okay. So sometimes you'll find these things called jobs. And they're basically just little mini things that you can do within the level. and you get rewards for it.
Remember to leave a rating.
For example, open that. We get a bunch of money, some credits, ooh, another Warhammer, and a job which we don't need right now. But we'll replace the Bone Club. Alright. Thumbtack, which is a new skill. For the growth, create an empty heart, or move and attack faster. Ooh. Move and attack faster. Oh yeah, we are a lot faster now. Sorry, ear was itchy. Alright. And now, this is our transversal room, where we go down to the next level. But we gotta fight a bunch of shit first.
This should help you not die.
This should help you not die. Stress aid, you need food, increase your strength for a bit. Ooh. Take that. And... ow. The Skelecaster. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll use this for a bit. Sonic speed, not quite yet, but we're getting there. Alright, floor 2B, let's go. Oh my god, this thing does a lot of damage. Actually, hold on to that for the boss. Alright, I forget what this room is. The Hauntrepid... oh god! Guys, do you remember from old YouTube? Here in my garage with my new Lamborghini, and for some reason there's fucking books everywhere. Well, I see you made it to my humble garage. No offense, man, but I think everyone's kind of over the whole enigmatic shopkeeper thing. Just show me what you're selling so I can get out of here. Ah, a restless one you are. Spending your cash is all well and good, but you know what's better than items? Knowledge. What was that ad even for? I don't fucking know. Just like the sheer, like, pretentiousness of it. Fucking, I always clicked away. Also, how did he park it like that? He Austin Powers did. In fact, I'm far more proud of my vast collection of literature than I could ever be of my wares. Or my sweet car. But do you, like, sell stuff here? In a sense. But the price may be harsher than currency. Let's see. Handle a skull. Curse of Brain Freeze. For the next 3 combats, focusing will have chilling consequences. Damn it. Can't get back there. Candle. Oh, it has durability up. Fuck it, let's go. Ah, okay, so that's how I get over there. Intimidating. Chance not to outnit enemies upon entering a room? Ooh. Fizzle Classic. Tastes better in a bottle. And we gained a heart. Ooh. Oh, you just take them all. Alright, so focusing. Chilling consequences. I just move slower. Which just pretty much puts me back to my original speed. Oh, baby! That was a good one. Pink. Bink bonk, dink donk, I'm here, motherfucker. Alright. Now we actually have some spending money. Oh my god, is that pogo stick? It's the Frogo! Compose. Stay invincible much longer after being hit. Taking that. That drip? See, I also drank it. Oh god, I am so fucking speedy right now. Alright, we'll pick this up. Yeah, we'll take the offer. Curse lifted. Cool.
Your order has been delivered.
Alright, bunch of money. Hey! A scuffed Frogo. Oh god. Chad, I have very little control over this. Alright. Penny Puncher, your first crit against me will earn you a buck or two. And Ooh, damage after being hit. I'll take that. Boingy, 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 boingy. Ow. Okay. Whew. Oh my god, it's a job. Like a sob. Anyways, off we go. Ow. Worth it though. Killed like 3 people with that.
Delivery for Jacqueline.
Boy. So what we got here? Vindictive. Regain lost health by quickly defeating the last monster. Ooh. Alright, we'll take that. Also we'll take that. Whoop. Take that Jabo sword. Down we go. Docking points. Oh god. Ah yes, now we got the big guys. Ow, ow. Alright, cool. So that's a tablet pen, we're taking that. Oh boy. Ow. Chair. Ow. 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 Alright. Got some health back. Cool. Whew. Thank you. Oh god. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna grab another Skelecaster. Back, because there was a shop. Let's see. What's this one? Pugilist, punch above your weight. Ooh. No tablet pen. Avocado toast, a delicious alternative to home ownership. Oh, God. We need help, though. Alright, that was all my money. But we have hearts. Go with this one. Let's see. Deal extra damage with junk items. Scaled up. Big business just got bigger. +1 to attack. I'll take that. Alright, well, that did a bunch of damage. Eh. Screw you. Eh. Yoink. Alright. New job, let's take it. Alright, 4 stars, we'll take it.
Thank you for your business.
What do you got for me? Oh, another tablet pen. Alright, take it. College. Free food. And another tablet pen. Alright. They don't... Ooh. Why didn't I get that down? Oh well. The potted suck.
Have a great day.
Resourceful. Cube of acetate. Ooh, okay. If I remember right. Shit. I missed. I fired. I missed. Oh well. Ooh. Hey, hey. That. Take that. That up. There we go. Have I seen a pile saying suck? Yes, I have. I love that little bird. Alright. One last chance to buy stuff. Critical hits to shoot enemies. Respect club. I don't know how that compares to my crossbow, but I do know I need this. So I'm gonna need all the health I can get. That meat. Also, oh my god, it's huge. There. Alright. The boss. Productivity perfected. The caffeine. Ow. Whew. Ow. Uh-oh. He's gonna get faster. Woo. Woo. Ow. Okay, well. That'll do. Item, please. Ow. Oh. Woo. Oh my god, he literally picks him up and shakes him and throws him. Ow. Alright, cool. Yeah. Ow. Woo. Ow. Okay, I'll take it. Chat, we might actually do this. Back off, you overstimmed bitch. I did it! Chat, I did. Holy shit. Small-minded, uncaffeinated human intern. This setback will not stop us. We will eliminate all blockers and complete the job. And after this job, another. And another. A joblin's work is never done. Do not think that you can derail us with your naivety and lack of hustle. Enjoy your victory, human intern. It will be your last. Boss dismissed. Holy shit, Chad, we actually fucking did it. The Mana Press. An elixir to prevent exhaustion. Permanently increase your max health. Awesome. And then we're riding the corporate ladder up. A lot of points. Ready to run on Joblin. Skill progress. Nice. Fizzle. Fizzing and grinding. You made it all the way this time, didn't you? I know a satisfied intern when I see one. I sure did. I beat the boss and everything. Gotta admit, you were right, Marv. Making it all the way down there was frustrating, but I can't help but feel proud now that I've finally done it. By the end, I was even having a little fun. Tried the game, I wasn't a fan of the movement. The movement is a little clunky. But don't get me wrong, I'm glad to be done with the dungeon so I can move on to the real internship. Real internship? Yeah, the real one. The marketing one. The one I applied for the field I have a degree in. Oh, that's right. Silly me. It's just, you're so good at killing those monsters, you could have convinced me it was your real job. It'll almost be a shame to assign you to a boring old marketing position. Anyways, you got the relic, right? The what? Oh, you mean this thing? Yeah, I think the boss was guarding it. Oh, splendid. Give it here, quickly. It's magnificent. I'd only heard rumors whispering the corners of entrepreneurship forums. What is it, anyway? I thought my job was just clear the monsters. Of course, defeating the monsters is important, but now that we have proof of the relic's existence, well, that changes everything. This, Jackie, is the Mana Press. The story goes, with its arcane caffeine synthesizing powers, the employees at Joblin LLC were able to work longer and more efficiently than any of their industry competitors, driving their startup to massive success. If you thought Fizzle Beverages was successful now, just wait till you see what our team can accomplish once we install this beauty. Are you sure that's a good idea? The workers down there seemed less than healthy. Jackie, there goes your closed-mindedness again. You really need to start thinking like an entrepreneur. Just because a startup went downhill eventually doesn't mean they didn't have some great ideas or powerful magic artifacts behind them. There's always lessons to be learned, even from failure. That's not what I was... Now behold! Bong. Wow, I feel kind of tingly. I think you mean productive. I've got more good news too. When the cleaning crew was sweeping up late last night, they uncovered a new slide to a cryptocurrency startup. Oh, God. Fucking crypto. And get this, the screams of the undead have been emanating from it all morning. Also, you notice how it's called Styx Coin? Isn't that fantastic? There's got to be a relic down there. Ugh. Excuse me. Reanimated corpses and cryptocurrency. I honestly can't decide which is worse. Get it? Because only brain-dead people invest in cryptocurrency. Hurry up and start working on the next dungeon, and I'll give you my word I'll have a chat with Abby about getting you on that marketing team straight away. But you told me... I'll get right on it, sir. Oh, God. There's still more. Bro, Moosin, I have this sweet crypto coin for you to invest in. Oh, man. I totally want to fucking invest in Shardy Pants Doo-Doo Dick coin. It's totally not a rug pull. It's called Make Invictus Rich coin. God. Oh, ads popped. Okay, hold on. We were gonna end soon anyways, but I guess be right. Ah, Jesus! Oh God. Faint, you read it during an ad. Oh God damn it. Hold on. Mother ads will hold up. Exactly. Where's my damn Twitch? Mobile. Profile. My channel. We back? Back already? What? That didn't seem like a 3-minute ad break. Hold on. Just to be safe. Okay. Is a crow raid technically a murder of comrades? Technically, yes. But, hi, Faint. How you doing? You actually came in, like a few minutes before I was literally about to raid out. I was just trying to get through this cutscene. We're just gonna skip this. Basically, the guy with the poofy hair there is our boss, our big boss. Also, he's your typical like startup-y tech bro, but like the one that's like trying to be cool with all the employees and everything. That's why he wears like a jersey with a sport coat. Also, hi, Harry. And hi, Jeppy. But yeah, this is the fucking CEO of Okay, now it says the ad break is finishing. Also, this is the AV they were talking about. It's basically a big old it's basically a big old AI. Basically, this is all just exposition of fucking Fizco, yay, we make sodas. Group projects. Yada yada. Story. But yeah, we can get apps now. Alright. But, hi Raiders. Let me go back here for a sec. Hi Raiders. How you doing? Most of you probably know who I am, but if you don't, my name is Moose and Monk. I'm a lumberjack by day and playboy by night. And just like the trees, they'll be fall for me too. God, I hate fucking daily stand-up meetings. Yeah, it's... Burn up. Trash, we're gonna be raiding out in a minute. But okay. Put the crow up there. Alright, yeah, alright, I'll put the crow up. I'll put a crow on. Well, I gotta tab out of this and get to VTube Studio. Hold on. We're getting the crow. We're getting the crow. I'm making sure you get your points worth. Put a crow on the screen. There's a crow on the screen. Burb. Exactly. Burb. There we go. And if I'm not mistaken, they went there. There we go. They're printing now. Big burb. Yes. But yeah, hi Raiders. You came in at a time when I was going to be raiding out myself. Also, music back on. Because I gotta go to bed. We started really late because OBS decided to completely fuck me over. But hi, hello. Uh, if you want to drop a follow and come catch me on Saturday, for the big ass repo collab that I'm doing with Faint and a bunch of other people. You can be there for that. uh, but I need to find a raid target. So excuse me 1 second here. Also, hi Blur. Ooh, okay. I know we're gonna raid. We are gonna go raid my good friend. Do. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna go raid my good buddy Ryuse. He is currently building. He's currently building a gunpla right now. It's the HG Wing Zero. Shit, I need a raid message. I always forget to make a damn raid message. Like, I have the normal command. Let's see. I know. Gunpla, exactly, Trash. You're gonna like Ryuse. Uh, uh, uh. Here we go. Actually, hold on. Okay. Shift. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. There you go. That's your raid message. We got 10 seconds. I will see you guys on Saturday. And yeah, have fun. Bye.